Alright, so, we also had a bit of a hotfix since last time. This is kind of old news at this point, but there were some changes. Sunny Meadows, the bone spawn has been fixed, but that also came at the cost of ghosts going through random objects now, so a bunch of shimmy spots have been killed. Not all of them, but it's a lot more difficult on Sunny now. But yeah, bone spawn and the nav mesh on Grafton has been fixed, but the newspaper thing is still in. And yeah, I think the bone spawn on Willow has been fixed as well, so it spawns in the basement again. So that's going to be interesting. The event is over. Nope, we still have another 7 hours. This event should have been over like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's just dragging on. Like this event, it's just not fun. Like, not only it's not fun, like they've introduced a bunch of broken stuff into the game, and like we can't even play the game normally. Like Grafton, for example, they messed something up with one of the boxes. Hey Ellie, welcome in. Hello, hello. Don't know why I keep thinking when I see the end date, I think it's UK time. Yeah, this event should have been 1 week tops. But anyways, we're gonna be continuing on with full platinum here. Yeah, we're at 39 out of 378 on game 48. It's really about it. So I'm just gonna hide that real quick. And yeah, let me show you what I mean with Grafton here, because it looks kind of weird, because that's the spot that I usually use for what's it called, the peeping spot. Airy Rolfie Xenons, welcome in. Hello, hello. Let's see if I miss anything. Yeah, 2 weeks would have been nice. Fun the first week, but definitely lost its novelty. Yep. I mean, even the Kinetic partners agree that this event is too long and they're moving on to other things. Stardust full platinum. I don't know if of the event on the first day. I mean, to be fair, the event was pretty much completed within like the first 16 hours. Like, they really reduced the requirements on it. Open Steam a bunch, but never launch Faz. You did your first Zero Sanity, Zero Evidence game today. Nice, Ellie. Congrats. Congrats. Do Kinetic partners agree that Grafton is a shit map? I mean, yeah, there's definitely things with it that could definitely be better, but yeah, this spot here used to be a box, and now it's just a collider. So let's see, it's kind of like the tree on a maple. I was playing the game last year. That is in that room there. So we'll see how that's gonna work. The ghost may path into this room here. But this will still block line of sight here, but we effectively get a free LOS check on it. Oh yeah, the newspaper thing. You were right there. Yeah, that didn't happen. But anyways, the newspaper thing, let's show you, because it's kind of dumb. Pretty sure that was a Jin as well. So it got even faster. This newspaper right here. Basically, you pick it up with an empty hand. You can't throw it onto the ground, but you can scroll through your inventory here, and it kind of is in and out of the original spawn point. But basically, here's what will happen with it. I'm gonna light this thing up here. Hey, Butcher Man. So, Ghosty sees me. I'm just letting the ghost get me here. And I'm not in the death room. And I can still use some items here. So, there's my dead body. I can't interact with light switches, but what you can do is you can leave through the top here. And then, yeah, just figure out how to get out of here. There we go. All right, so we're climbing out through the top, and let's see if I can get out of here. Yep, and now we're outside. Here we go. So now we're out of the map here, and we go to the sanity monitor here. It still says we have 100 average sanity, but we have a question mark next to our name. But yeah, that's the newspaper. We can even leave through the truck here. Those seem slow. I'm gonna say Obambo. But it's still gonna say, it was the twins, whatever. It's still gonna say that I died here, but you can leave through the truck. And in multiplayer, it looks absolutely insane as well. But yeah. I think it seriously stopped around when you did, but played a few times since the Chronicle update. Can't get a sound recording to save your life. Yeah, media's just weird. They still haven't fixed some of the issues with it. Video recording is scuffed. Sound is straight up boring and annoying. Behind the bowl. Apoc settings, photos kind of shit too. I mean, yeah, photos can be a little tricky on Apoc because you don't really have much. But yeah, this is what happens when you get the newspaper. You're basically invincible. Well, not really invincible, but you're kind of Schrodinger's character. You're both alive and dead at the same time. This is where the ghost would get stuck. Oh yeah, that part has been patched as of the latest hotfix, but yeah, there's still a bunch of other issues that exist here. Yeah, like on Sunny Meadows, for example, ghosts can go through basically everything. The bowl on New Bleasdale was where you used to be able to clip onto the roof. Oh, that one. Yeah, that's been patched a long time ago. All right, so let's do this here. The Easter egg is still broken. Well done, Kinetic Games. Congratulations. Restricted room. I'm gonna grab one of these. So, we do have all hiding spots, I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. Yes. So all official hiding spots. And I'm gonna use this official hiding spot right here. Found a spot on Bleasdale that teleports you to the van instead of just blocks you. It just looks funny. Interesting. Misleading title, it's not full platinum challenge, clickbait, unsubbed, unfollowed. Okay. Alright, so basically, we're gonna let the ghost go over here. And we're gonna go into this official hiding spot right here. And we should be pretty safe here. Keyword is should. However, there's a pretty big issue. In that the ghost will pass through this bookshelf there. Notice what she did right there. She kind of just walked right through it. So we're going to do that again so we can prove that it's not a fluke. But yeah, that is the patch here. Also, ghosts can walk through this railing here, so you can't really loop here effectively if you have a Dio, which is lovely. Remember when you could clip on top of almost every door? Ah, the good old days. We used to clip through stuff. Alright. So I'm gonna call the ghost over here. And let's see. Where would be a good place to peep? I guess we could go right here. But that's also kind of assuming that the ghost is going to go through there. He went around, so that's normal. I'm fully expecting you to come in here. I got stuck there. How do I demonstrate this? So yeah, he just walks right through it. There we go. He doesn't go around, he just passed right through the bookshelf. So official hiding spots, some of them are just completely useless on the map. Here we go. Let's see, I missed some stuff. Mobile push notifications said various improvements or whatever. Yep. My go live notification is various bug fixes and improvements. That is done on purpose, because I am milking that one. I'm milking that one to death. Favorite was the Ridgeview back porch. Yeah, going to the backyard and kind of visiting the swimming pool. By the willow garage walls. Remember the aha moment when you found it was related to FPS, since then every door was monkey climbable. Yeah, that is interesting. Just being bound by FPS. Gonna be playing some Overwatch. Good luck with the challenge, see ya. No worries, enjoy the game. Enjoy the game, Xenons. Thank you for stopping by. Various bug fixes, but you were too lazy to type with the upper and lowercase letters. I don't blame you. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled programming here. We're gonna start on Sunny full, because I do want to try Sunny with the fixed bone spawn. So yeah, that does mean that you won't be able to get the bone in that one spot anymore. At least it should be very unlikely that'll happen. But it shouldn't be a big issue depending on where the ghost is. But here we go. Sunny full. Good luck. Thank you, I'll need it. So, this is the first time we played Sunny full on this challenge. So it's a good opportunity to give it a try here. Now, because some of the shimmy spots have been removed, like the foul linen spots, I mean, it's not gonna change the gameplay too much. I mean, we still have some peeping areas, but at the same time, some of them are just not as safe anymore because the ghost can just walk right through them. Yeah. To be honest, I actually don't mind that the bone spawn has been fixed on this map. But I do not like the whole idea of the ghost going through basically every object. Yeah, I do kind of miss being able to search the bone on this map. Like looking for the bone in, like, I don't know, barbecue room. But yeah, the whole thing where the ghost just goes through bookshelves and other objects, like, that's just such a kinetic moment. They fix one thing and then they introduce like 70 bajillion other issues. Meant to say earlier, saw the astronomer badge announcement on stream after the event. More FOMO. Same FOMO is not playing the event to unlock everything to maintain collection since they started giving us stuff to collect. Oh, yeah, the whole Galaxies showcase event thing. Oh boy, where do I even start with that? Yeah, like, they basically gave us no time to collect that, and if you're in, like, a time zone that is, like, not optimal, like, the event starts at, like, 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., then you're basically gonna have to wake up in the middle of the night or pull an all-nighter just to get a badge that, you're never gonna get again. Like, why are we adding these kinds of drops into the game, Kinetic Games? Although, to be fair, yeah, I think that was Galaxy's, I think that was part of the Galaxy's thing, but still, this is I think this still falls back on Kinetic in some way. Oh, like, didn't they have to, like, sign up for Galaxies or something? I don't know. I could just be making stuff up, for all I know, but still, 3 hours for the badge, it's not enough. People are working, people are sleeping. Like, these timed events, they're absolute garbage. Like, even one full day, just one, 24 hours. It's much better than 3. 24 hours, minimum. And then, when the drops were happening, everyone in the Galaxies show chat was like, drops, exclamation mark drops, exclamation mark phasmophobia. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen a Twitch chat be like I don't know, what's the word? Like, they were just here for the drops. They probably didn't even care for everything else that was going on in the event. Like, everyone was getting timed out. Everyone was getting, like, their messages deleted because they only cared about the drops. It was such a cluster of an event. Like, there's definitely a lot of cool stuff in the Galaxy Showcase, but yeah, people were only there for the drops. Like, I don't know, kind of felt disrespectful to everyone else that like put their time and effort into their games for the event, only for the viewers to be like, yeah, I want this badge, that's it. But yeah, I'm hoping we don't get any more of these like 3-hour drop things, because yeah, the whole FOMO thing, it's not good. It's not healthy for the game either. Viewers lose focus on the point. Don't blame them if they have a 3-second window to get it. Saw an announcement on Steam that there were character collectibles. I feel like it'll be a thing. Like, I know Faz is going to be releasing the character update sometime in the future. I don't know, maybe sometime this century. But yeah. Oh, that also reminds me. Yeah, they were also removing some stuff from their blog posts. Like, there was a blog post that showed us what the EMF Reader Tier 1 looks like with the animations, and they just straight up deleted that from their post. So what are they doing? I mean, like, we've already had Kinetic partners go over it and upload it to their channel, so like, it's not like that's ever being deleted from the internet. But imagine this. They announce a feature in one of their blog posts, and it's never going to get released. That'd be kind of disgusting. I always feel crazy when I cite them with something they say, then when I go to share the link to quote them, it's gone. And all you have to do is just go into a channel that, like, checked out the blog post, and then just go there. Or if the Internet Archive has it, then yeah, just go there as well. All right, so I think we're gonna follow the same steps as usual when it comes to Sunny. We're just gonna scout out where the ghost is gonna be. Just gotta remember how to do Sunny Meadows again, because it's been a little bit. But yeah, the bow no longer spawns here. So that's been patched. Yeah, way back machine. guess that also means we can just look for the bone while we're at it in here. And that's not gonna hurt us too much. Good luck again. All that shimmy training, and now the ghost is gonna eat you anyways. Oh, we have ways around it. But really, the biggest issue is Ghost just going through basically everything. Which is so dumb. Anyways, it's not a Dio. Dio's right there. Feels nostalgic, but like you just did this yesterday. Yeah, in a way. We're back to doing Platinum Journal, but this time with the bone spawns fixed. Okay, don't hear anything. Now, on the bright side here, the bookshelves still block line of sight. So we're okay there. All right, I don't hear Ghosty, which might mean that Ghost is on the right side, which if he's on the right side or she's on the right side, then it's gonna feel like a normal Sunny Meadows game. Because there are some gurneys in there that do have collision and the ghost doesn't walk through them. Only some of them. That's a Fae. Okay, so Ghost is in Central. Good to know. Now, which part of Central is she at? If she's kitchen, then we're doing okay. Yeah, Ghosty do be running. The most common is still Phantom. Ah, she's right side. She is over there. She's in, like, the servants' room. Either servants or, East Foul Linen. So she's not exactly in a great area, if I'm being honest. So we are going to have to push right side there. I do have to be careful here, because if we go in that hallway there, we can age the Thae here. Okay, it's go time. Or because my timer was off, she might actually be farther back. That's a possibility. Okay, so she's laundry room. Hey Slag, welcome in. You regret not doing Platinum Journal earlier now? Yeah, it's a lot tougher now because of the whole bone spawn not being in the original spawn point anymore, and then yeah, with shimmy spots being patched out and Ghost being able to walk through a bunch of objects here. It's harder, but it's not gonna be impossible. Try the shimmy spot that you tested for me. Holy cheese, that is cheesy. It is cheesy, but it does take some effort to get up there. Quite a bit, actually. Yeah, like if you have a ghost in like, I don't know, male dorm room, then you're actually going to have a couple issues getting up there. Because it takes like, I don't know, like a good 10 seconds to get up there. But then once you're up there, then you're pretty safe. Yeah, the whole, I don't know. The whole change with Sunny Meadows, it just feels like it was one step forward and then 5 steps backwards. Like, the whole thing with the bone spawn being fixed, it's not a terrible change. I don't mind it. But, yeah, ghosts going through everything. I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but yeah, that's just not the way to go. And like, there's still the invisible shimmies as well in Boiler Room and outside of Restricted Wing. We're just gonna look for bone. We're gonna go explore left side first. Hold on, I kind of need a photo cam here. Gotta be careful. Don't really want to age this thing here. I was saying this in June's earlier. I think shimmy spots were not intentionally removed. They did a crap band-aid fix to fix the ghost pathing and ghost spawns. Their crap fix was to just make the ghost path through things, which is dumb. The shimmies were just collateral damage. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Because I remember before we had the bone spawning in the 0 position here, like, we still had ghosts going through the west and east foul linen shimmy spots and also laundry room. I don't remember what the shimmy was like in male wing at the time, but yeah, the fact that they fix the bone spawn, I think that's directly tied to the little carts in the foul linens there, which makes no sense to me, but it is what it is. Hey, Slenderman, welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello. That would make a little more sense, or that would make a little more sense, at least seeing as God spots are still the same. Yep. Yeah, we still have mailroom 1 save spot. We still have the safe spot in the... That was not very nice of you, Ghosty. We still got the safe spot in the kitchen there. And then they also revived a safe spot from the servant's room over there. The ghost used to be able to get you in there before this hotfix, and now you can actually go in the between the bed and the table, and now it's a safe spot again. Yep, that one works again. Which is... I really don't know how they do the things that they do. Do they even know what they're doing? You know, I'm actually kind of surprised that this game is even functional at all. Despite everything. Oh, kind of just dropped in. No worries. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Slenderman. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's really amazing that the game is just the way that it is right now. Wow, that was quick. Sure, we'll take it. Surely you could hire one competent dev and QA person with millions and millions they've made, right? Right? Yeah, stuff that should be just shooting a puck into a wide open net. It's just... They just completely miss it. They just completely miss that open net. So the shimmies being accidentally fixed only happens on maps where they fix the bone issues. That'd be consistent logic at least. Why hire competent people when you could go on vacation for the 7th time this month? True. As to why those two are connected, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what kind of properties they're adding to their code here. It's... I don't know, they're like linking bones to like hearts now. I don't know that for sure, because decompiling the game is illegal. Yeah, nothing makes sense here. Absolutely nothing. All right, so we're basically ready to push right side here. Still need Thay for your plat. So this is full platinum. Basically, this challenge here is gold trophy, perfect games against every ghost on every map here. We did complete platinum journal here. However, These are our current stats. Basically, we have absolutely nothing on Sunny Full. We just got back into it today. But yeah, the Fae is our first ghost on Sunny Full here. I don't need a second firelight here. Yeah, this is basically a 100% Phaz challenge here, in a way. It is a long-term challenge, but once it's completed, then yeah, we can successfully say that we can get a gold trophy perfect game against every ghost on every map. Now, of course, some maps are gonna absolutely suck with certain ghosts. High school, for example, getting a Wraith or really any Stalker is gonna be brutal. Just the brownstone ones are going to take forever. Yeah, the large maps are going to take a while. And then Stalkers are just going to be a completely different ball game here. Okay, you're going to go to the other side of that wall here. So we're going to be okay going through here, at least for now. I would like to get to the first room on the right here. Got your Wraith on Platinum Journal done. When I first found out it was a Wraith, I thought it was going to be a kid game. Then you remembered you actually had to find the bone. Yeah, I think I was lurking that day. I don't remember, but yeah, you were able to get it in the end. So, one less Stalker that you have to worry about now. Just get the Wraith you got on Prison once that never TP'd in over 30 minutes of playing. Question. Were you playing with Sanity on that at all? No Sanity. Nice. It was a 14x game. Interesting. So just a lazy Wraith. Thanks, Kinetic. Yeah, because there are a couple of things that do impact the Wraith ability. Event frequency is one of them, and then you also have... what's it called? You also have Sanity that is also a factor. Where if you have higher Sanity, lower the chance it does the Wraith ability. There is chocolate milk and wash house there. Okay, that's enough for now. Okay, I think she is spawning laundry room. Thought event frequency is only affected by sanity for Shade specifically. And at under 50, it's the same as other ghosts or so. That was a little close. So the Shade... Yeah, so the higher that your sanity, the lower chance you get an event. I think 50 is the threshold at where it becomes just a normal ghost, but the thing with the Shade here is it has a higher chance of rolling air balls because it never does singing events. I don't think it ever does one-framers either, or the appear state. And if it does a physical event, then oftentimes it's in shadow form. Yeah, event frequency impacts every ghost here. And another thing with event frequency here is, at least with the Wraith and Phantom, it does impact the rolls of its abilities slightly. So if you do have, let's say, high event frequency, and you're against a Wraith here, then it will lower the chance of getting the ability just slightly. But that amount can be the difference between finding the bone on a big map and dying. Isn't it just the fact that sanity affects activity in general, and therefore also event frequency with it, since they're connected? I mean, sanity will have an effect on the number of events that it'll do. So, higher your sanity, basically the lower the chance of you're gonna get an event. You're still gonna get events, of course, with certain ghosts here. Yeah, the event frequency really just affects how it rolls. Hey Jake, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Money as well, or is that not tied to sanity? Basically every ghost can do events at 100, except for Shade. But yeah, the Oni, it just can't do the airball event, and oftentimes it's usually doing the walking event at you. And I think it has a higher chance of doing a solid event. But then another thing with the Oni is, if an event hits you, then it will drain 20% sanity instead of the normal 10. Although I think there might be a bug with one of the events as well where it only drains 10. But I just don't remember which one it was. This is where we get into the sketchy stuff. Oni can roll a pretty low event chance as well, but it's not tied to sanity like for Shade. Yeah. Find the variance of ghost event chances to be a little too high. Yeah, because you often have games where you get like a really active ghost, for example. Like it's just a I don't know. It's just a yokai doing a bunch of events, and then next game you get an Oni and it's doing absolutely nothing. We're just gonna push up a little bit more. And they still haven't fixed the whole issue with the double audio on the windows here. Just sounds absolutely terrible. Okay, we need a video, a photo, and a cleanse. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Owen's been betraying you every chance he gets. Autocorrect at its finest. One frame ghost event is crazy. Yeah, that's my bot name. do tend to meme about some of the bugs that are in the game here. Yeah, because we still have one frame ghost events here. Then yeah, that's my bot name. I'm actually not sure if it saw me there. I'm not gonna chance it, so I'm just gonna hang back for now. Yeah, before Chronicle, it used to be called 2-star Salt Photo. But we no longer have the star system in place. And if they ever get the chance to fix the one-frame ghost event, then it will be renamed to something else. Always love catching the ghosts in one-framers. Just blinking briefly in a corner. Yep. It's always kind of fun looking at it. Oh, we went in the A coast there. I'm just looking forward to tomorrow's where we won't have that creepy breathing puppy kid ghost event. Oh yeah, that ghost model. Yeah, just back to the normal child ghost model that we're all used to. Yeah, this event just dragged on. And it broke a lot of stuff in the existing games as well. Like, if it's really gonna be that broken, then just don't release it. Or if it is gonna be broken within, like, the first couple of days, then fix it as soon as possible. Not wait, like, I don't know, many weeks, months, years to fix. I mean, they got a whole team now. Got a whole team, and there really shouldn't be any excuses. 2-star Salt photos were great too. Agree that the event took way too long. Sick of the Easter maps. Having baby every time sucks. Just avoid those maps generally. Too much clutter everywhere, and the ghost model sucks. Yep. Audio issues with footsteps on a different floor. Okay, blew out a fire. Hope they shorten events in the future. They're fun, but they kind of backfire when they break everything and your most loyal players can't play the game. Yeah. You know it's bad when even the official Kinetic partners are not really doing the event at all. Like, they're kind of sick of the event as well. I'm gonna do what's called a bad idea. Okay, that works too. That gives me time to get all of the items into the ghost area. I do have to lock in here, so I will be missing some stuff. I do apologize. I think we're just gonna camp in laundry here. think that's the plan. A lot of doors on this in this laundry room here. I'm gonna give it another cleanse. Nice. Hello. We got airball. All right, can you do something? Where are you? Show us. Are you here? I still need a photo and a video of this ghost here. Where are you? Show us. Are you here? Can you do something? Where are you? Not an Oni, by the way. Can you do something? What is going on with the texture of the washing machine there? That looks absolutely insane. Okay, that's not great. It's like shifting everywhere. Actually, I don't want to do that. Interaction photo is fine. Wait, was it stepping in the salt there? Looks average for Phasmo to you. Yeah, not surprising. Let's see how much we've aged it. Nice! We are spawning on the other side of the washing machine. And we're just going to be inhaling smudges. Thank you, Kinetic Games. So, this one's basically chalked. Age 5 times. Yeah, we're definitely aging this thing. Okay, so, I really hate this thing. Ghost just spawning on the other side of the washing machine there, only to get completely screwed over. I have to go kitchen. Okay, we got our dirty water. Well, I do have a plan for getting the last little bit of media here. Not gonna be easy. Because we will have to drag the ghost to the basement. Time for boiler room shimmy. I'd love to do the boiler room shimmy. But I don't know, maybe I think it might be too cheesy for this challenge. And of course, if we do survive it, then getting out is going to be awful. It just will be. Yeah, the boiler room, just in the back right corner of this kitchen here. It's where the official hiding spot typically is, but once the barrel is removed, it still thinks that there is a little collider there, and therefore the ghost can't path there. Or maybe it's not a collider, it may be something to do with the nav mesh. But either way, it's an invisible shimmy spot, and therefore you can just take advantage of that. But I think for challenges, it's too cheesy. Not all shimmy is slender. Basically, the invisible shimmy spots is considered a cheese for a lot of these challenges here. Now, I'm gonna go into this room over here, at least just for now. And this spot right here, this used to be a shimmy spot before the hotfix, and this is a valid shimmy spot. But the invisible shimmies, the ghost really should be going directly to the player and really just getting the player. Shimmy spot was so bad though, very tight. Wasn't too bad. It just takes practice to master it, and once you get a feel for it, it's actually not terribly difficult. Now, of course, East Foul Linen was a lot easier, but that one is still viable, back when it worked. I don't really need the Cruci anymore. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm going to try getting LOS on the Ghost within the last, like, few seconds of the hunt. At, like, the entrance of Female Wing there. And what we're going to do is we're going to try luring the Ghost to the basement here, and we're going to try getting the last little bit of the videos and the photos here. We still need to get video and photo of the Ghost. That's a given. But if we can time our media accordingly, then we can do it. Really even tried that one, though, to be fair. Just lured it to the shimmy on the other side instead, which is way better. Yeah. Back when it worked, that spot was so much better. And now, they all don't work. Let's see, we don't have any duplicates. Good. Now we get ghosts walking through bookshelves instead. Yep. Walking through bookshelves and making some official hiding spots completely useless. Because that's exactly what we all need right now. Alright, so I'm gonna get LOS on the Ghost here towards the end of the hunt here. And then we're gonna hope that it remembers our last known location. Normal speed, it can't be a Thay. Oh, it must be a Mimic then. Let me select that now. It's not going to come back out, is it? Nice! Alright, so we just gotta retime this one. Just gotta get ideal pathing here. Now, I don't mind if I age the ghost here. At least a little bit. She has a whole 60 seconds just to get where we need her to go. Okay, you're going courtyard already. I don't know how I feel about this pathing here. Okay, you're going the correct way. Good. Okay, now we get LOS. Goes through the gurneys. Okay, let's see if we have enough time to get down there. Hopefully we do. Yeah, we don't need any more events. All right, so we got LOS on the ghost here, so there's a coin flip on whether she'll go to my last known location or she just wanders around aimlessly. We want her to remember our last known location, because that way she can potentially path down the stairs, we can call it over, and get the rest of our media that way. Really taking our time with the hunts here. Now, if we still had the East Fowlin and Shimmy, we would have been out of here a long time ago. But because we don't have that anymore, we gotta wait it out, unfortunately. Yeah, East Fowlin and Shimmy, that would have been such an easy game. Now we have to waste more time. Yeah, thanks for the fix, Kinetic Games. She doesn't remember. Nice. And she has dementia. No, let's not go making fun of people with that. Some strange pathing there. Okay, so she's slower than normal speed. Must be horrible. Age 6 times now. Yeah, so now she's going at about the speed of either Slow Twin or Obambo. Slow Twin or Slow Obambo. And she's only gonna get slower. Alright, let's get ready. In position here. Come on, do it. Now. Yeah. Age 7 times. All good. That's fine. There's a possibility we could have aged it an 8th time just by being out in that hallway there. Did you change to Fallon? Interesting. Really do be taking your time. Courtyard again. Okay, I expect her to go back into courtyard. And then go back to the wall there. Okay, she definitely got line of sight of me there. So we just gotta book it. And she still doesn't remember. And she's slower again. Yeah, aged 8 times now. She's real slow. Okay, we got LOS again. Alright, 3rd time's the charm. Maybe? Between Slow Obambo and Slow Dayan. Nice. Yeah, we're almost at the point where once she's fully aged, she'll be going as fast as a revenant without line of sight. Detectionless Rev. Okay. That's promising. Of course, she actually has to come down here in order to have any chance, but... Age 9 is very close to Dayan up close. Interesting. Yes. Missed. Okay, got the video at least. Okay, so video is done. We just have to get the last photo. Which she definitely saw me this hunt. All she needs to do is come to my last gnome. That's it. A hunt photo even when I don't know how long I have left on the hunt, even with timer. Wasn't so much the time left on the hunt. I just flat out missed, that's all. Just a flat out miss. Come on, Ghosty. There we go. And she does remember. Great. Knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, age 9. I just didn't make it in time. Rip. Granny is basically Granny now. Really is. Then go get something to eat. You have a literal kitchen over there. There's a lot of food in there. And if there's nothing in there, there's dairy store and food store with a lot of stuff in there. Don't blame her, this stuff looks nasty. True. It is just an abandoned asylum for many decades. Spoiled milk. That is slow rev speed. She is fully aged. Got another age check. Yep. Now the fun part is whether she's actually gonna make it to the shimmy in the basement here. Hey fireman, welcome in. Hello, hello. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Okay, she got LOS. Yeah, welcome on in, fireman. This is our first game on Sunny since the hotfix. Definitely a lot more difficult now than it was before. Hotfix in quotations. Yeah, they fixed the bone spawns and introduced a whole bunch of other issues. Yeah, but if we still had the shimmy in East Fowlin, we would have been on 2 different games by now. But nope, we're still on Sunny. Bone should actually be where it thinks it is now. Yeah, the bone in this game I think it was mailroom 3. And it was there. And whether or not the game confirms it or not, we'll see. You don't remember. Because we love spending an extra hour on Sunny. It's such a beautiful place. Yep. Such a great map. can't age her anymore, so we can just chill in the hallway here without any repercussions whatsoever. But yeah, she was back in the laundry room there. So no LOS. Rip. I just need one photo. Only one. Or if you could LOS her in lingerie and make it into chapel or even to the stairs before she made it down all the way. Too risky. If I get LOS on her out here, I'm probably going to be about here when she is right about there. And even still, like, even if I do lose her, she does have a chance of pathing into chapel right here and then just seeing me behind the cross here. Just wish to be safe with a monkey paw. Okay, let me do this real quick. I wish for a monkey paw. I don't think it worked. Ghost. Eh. Worth a shot. Gotta check chapel for the paw. Let's do that. I wish for a monkey paw. Nah, it didn't work either. Yep, it's all over now. GG. Better luck next time. Maybe some future bug will fix that. Imagine. Imagine just wishing for cursed items when you have no cursed items. That would be something. waiting for the bug that adds every cursed item to every game mode. I would say that'd be a pretty difficult thing to implement, but given that they've broken a lot of things here, then it really wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, imagine 15x with all of the cursed items. You actually went to kitchen, didn't you? This is Faz wouldn't be the craziest thing. It really wouldn't be. Told her about the leftovers in the kitchen. And it's true. She was hungry after all. Wow, you actually hunted quickly? Unheard of. Courtyard? And then she's gonna go to the other side of the wall? No? Back in courtyard again. I don't like that pathing. I got the photo. Sure. That works too. Guess we didn't have to shimmy. Or even just get LOS on her at the corner there. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Oh, you tried going to my last known, didn't you? Actually thought that would be the play. Just try for it at the end of the hunt. May as well. Here we go. We got a Thay. First Sunny Meadows game. Yeah, of course, now she remembers. Get me out of here. Yeah, GG. So that is our 40th. On semi-fixed, at least bone-fixed Sunny, no less. Yeah. Bone was actually the easy part. Yeah, we found the bone pretty quickly in mailroom 3. Sure it's not a rev?
Welcome back.
Yes, I got my gold trophy. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. All right, so that was an hour and a half. We could have been out of here probably within half an hour if we still had the shimmy spots, but we don't have that. 3 room changes, apparently. And 3 events. So we had an airball. We had the 1 event in the East Foul Linen, and do we get 1 framed, or do we get another event that I just don't remember? Oh well. Mailroom 3, 8 degrees. There we go. And we finally got past level 700. Woo! Great, so that's sunny. Well, let's go Grafton. Because Grafton actually works now. Airball event in Fowlin and then 1 right after. Maybe. Oh well. Anyways, we only got 3 events. How many times did we age it? It's at least 10. 12 times. We've aged it 12 times. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna do Grafton now. And yeah, we don't really have the visual representation of the boxes anymore in the living room, but we can still use that spot because there's a collider there. And I'm pretty sure they unintentionally removed the boxes visually on Grafton because I don't know what they're doing. But anyways, let's go. Let's do this. It goes past 10, you never noticed? Yeah, it goes past 10 and way beyond. Yeah, I don't know what the max is. I'm guessing either 32-bit integer limit or 64-bit integer limit. Which would take a very long time to get there. I think the only way we'd be able to test it out is if we went into the game's files and then modified the stat, but that is against TOS. So we can't really do that. Can't wait for the bug where it actually affects the ghost and it starts running backwards. Yeah, it gets LOS on you and then it's walking away from you. Just imagine that. It gets LOS and it walks away from you. Now, I think, even though it does go past 10, I think it does do a couple of other things. Like, it doesn't stop the event chance from going down, I don't think. And therefore, once you hit that threshold, you're never getting events anymore. Can't event at 10 already anyways. True. Let's see, did I get everything? Yes. Love how the flickering is still a thing on this map. even though it's existed since its release. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put the sound sensors over there, and then firelights go there, smudges go over here, and then, yeah, we're ready to go in. We get a Carla Holland. Here we go. Now, it looks like I'm in the open here. However, thanks to colliders, we're actually pretty safe here. We're actually a little fast there. Just don't know how fast you are. I'm still on medium event frequency here. Oh, thank you. Thank you for giving me my video camera. That was very kind of you. Ooh. Sure. We'll take that. I think she's spawning in the utility area. Yeah, she's helping out. Oh, she is fast, which I think it might be a Moroi. Yeah, because there's no breath and she's fast all the time. Beep. I had a feeling you were gonna do that. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Well, she is spawning in the utility area, so we can just chill there. I need to get my sound recorder. Okay, maybe she changed to kitchen. Just gotta go. I did not mean to do that. Duplicate. Sounds are done. Okay. Rip. I got motion. There we go. I just need photos. Yeah, it's not a shade. I just need 2 more photos and then we're good. Actually, I can just leave the crucie there. Interesting. Don't place a crucie on the kitchen island. Had a ghost spawn right next to it. Interesting. Surely she'll do dirty water. Maybe. Okay, I don't see bone, but it's also very dark. Can't see anything. Surely she'll do dirty water. That would be nice. Mimosas are great for that. Yeah, they definitely are. Okay, you went in the bedroom. I need a paramic. I don't like going in this room here. Such a sketchy room to be in. You'll get cursed by the Moroi. Your sanity will get screwed. Yeah, we're going into the negatives now. Huh. That was actually kind of mean. Going into the bathroom there. If we stayed there another hunt, then we'd have been screwed over. Been in the negatives for a while. Not wrong. Definitely not wrong there. Let me just double check something. Ah, my shadow resolution's very high. Well, it's improved slightly. Yeah, we do still have master bedroom. And then, of course, most of downstairs. But we'll make it work. Well, that was a motion sensor. Yeah, it's gonna be a little on the sketchy side. Given that she's pathing in that general direction. But we'll try something and we'll see if it works or not. If it does, great. If not, well, I do have about 14 seconds worth of smudges on me. If this is indeed a Moroi. Yeah, we can get out of the room here, please. Thank you. Love it when they inhale my smudges. They just can't get enough. They just can't get enough. Oh, there's the bone. Nice. Good job, Kinetic. Still need to pair my... Here we go. I think what I'm going to try doing is just hang out in this back room over here. Just wait for events. Even a levitate drop would be okay. One more photo. Just one more photo. Outside of the room by the railing and then dip it between hunts when she doesn't end upstairs, but tough call. I mean, knowing my luck, she probably would have went there anyways. Yeah, basically any event except for a solid would be fine. Yeah, that would be typical. Alright, can you do something? Where are you? Show us. Do something. Are you here? Maybe let's get a little closer to the ghost area. Where are you? Are you here? Show us. Do something. Are you here? Where are you? Nothing. Okay, it's just a waiting game at this point. Just need one photo, that's it. Only one. Where are you? Are you here? Show us. Can you do something? Are you here? Thank you. I'll take a shadow. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna let it hunt, so we can get a good timer on this. Okay. Yeah, that's an easy escape. There we go. We did it. Woo! Alright, so we got everything. And I'm pretty sure it's a Moroi. Wonderful. So that's 2 games in. There we go. Everything's locked in. There we go. Second graft and win.
Back.
Perfect.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
28 minutes, not too bad. And it was in a library. 6 room changes. 6 abilities. Interesting. And how for now, good luck on the rest. No worries. Thank you for stopping by. Take care. All right. Let's see. Tanglewood, Edgefield, Ridgeview, and Point Hope are event maps. And they won't be event maps any longer in about 4 hours? Yeah, 4.5 hours. Let's see. Kind of want to do some small maps. Let's do Nulls. Let's go for it. Should you hop on for a game before the event ends? If you want to. I mean, you could still get the trophy next year. But yeah, this event. Yeah, there's 4 hours left. I mean, how much do you have? I mean, if you don't have any points, then I'd probably just wait for next year. Some of the level of the trophy from last year, I think Remy was carrying you. Okay. I mean, there's not much time left anyways, but it's your call. I know I'm going to lose that later there. All right, who do we have? A Julie Anderson. I think that's pretty much everything. Well, I guess we can bring some other media stuff as well for the other door, in case we have to go in there, which we probably will. That fire is still lit. I can go there. Same with that. These guys can come with me. don't see any activity inside. That's fine. Over here, we're just gonna hop on in and then see what we get here. Alright, we get a firelight, a vent, and a rappel. Here we are. We still have medium event frequency. Actually nearby. She sounds kind of slow. Maybe like twins? Maybe twins? Well, if it is Obambo, then we'll at least know. Yeah, she's faster. Obambo. Oh, we know what it is. Can you do something? Well, the Obambo is a new ghost. Wow, that sounds terrible. Do have a new ghost here. We still got to get everything, of course. Slow. Grandma? Alright, so guess we wait and see what she does now. I think we might be in event range. I'm not certain. No, not even close. Not even close to event range here. Right out the edge. Well, yeah, probably change rooms. Would not even be surprised. But that's fine. This is really only phase 1 of the attack here on Nels. We're about to get started with phase 2. I usually like to start going in Nels with I usually like to start Nels by going in through the front door, just to get some information. But if she gives me media as well, then that's a bonus. Just got to get everything over there. Right, we're basically here now. I don't even need the sound sensor. I don't know why I brought it. That's kind of silly. Sure. Okay, I'm not considered inside yet. I knew I was missing one. Great. Basically ready to go in. I don't really need the paramic. Alright, let's do this. That's fine. Did get ghost photo at the very least. Did you actually go to the front? After I brought everything over here. What are we doing, Ghosty? Ooh, there's collision on this. Yes. You can sense some items flying. Okay, you're everywhere. You do be everywhere. I think I heard you slow down right there, so let me slow for a little bit. Yeah, Ghosty do be trolling. Rip. Oh, walk in, Obambo. Do you need a repel? Wow, good job, Kinetic Games. I see what they did with the remote here. The hitbox for this TV remote here, it's rotated by 90 degrees. So I can't click the buttons at the top or the bottom of the remote. I can do it in the middle. But notice my cursor. I can interact with it here. I knew those TV remotes were weird, but I didn't know what was causing it, but that makes a lot more sense now. Hitbox rotated by 90 degrees. One big face palm there. Oh, you're in here. Hello. Record? I'm gonna smudge it. Airball. Sounds are done. Can you do something? Where are you? Show us. Are you here? He's interacting with something out here. You're still supposedly in the area. So I did have breath. Now it's gone. That's a problem. Actually, we might be okay. Might actually be okay here. All right, we're moving rooms. We are moving rooms. That's in range, rip. Didn't bring my video camera with me. Okay, you're like right on the other side of the wall here. Don't like this. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Show us, do something, are you here? Ghosty, where are you? I have a feeling she's gonna burn the cruci. Yep. As I was saying. So we're out of crucies now. Lovely. We gotta be real careful here. That is not my video camera. Oh! I'll take it. Yeah, definitely robbed of the light break here. And I don't even need the faux cam anymore. Wasn't trying to get that interaction, but... I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't know what that would have been from. Didn't know you could get interaction photos like that. I wasn't even trying for the interaction photo. I was just trying to get like a photo or a video of the firelight there. But welcome on in, Caffeinated Gremlin. Welcome in. I'm not exactly in a great spot right now. Okay. You should be okay now. Alright, we just chill here for now. Got a fast Obambo here. She turned slow. Be cleansed. Now we just gotta look for bone. Which is right here. Thank you. There we go. That's a win. That is indeed a win. 5-5-3-3. Got an Obambo. All done. One smudge to spare. Yeah, Nils has been pretty nice to me so far. Perfect game, perfect. Almost 30 minutes. It was in the hallway. You know what? Let's do Woodwind. Let's bang our heads on Woodwind.
Alright, we're here.
We get a Grant Nilsson.
Prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. New intel. Reports of light switching.
And this is with the medium event frequency, so gotta be real careful here. 30-second hunts. If Ghosty spawns in a real bad spot, then we're basically done for. Camp Woodwind Demon. I mean, we'll take a demon. He did fail against one. So I'd be happy to take another one. I'll leave one motion there just in case he's in the area. Cleanse photos firelight. Very doable. Oh, he actually is somewhere over there. I don't see any bubbles, so Mimic's gone. Alright, I'm gonna grab another set of media items. Bring a tripod, why not? There we go. All that's in position. It's probably not gonna make its way over here, but that's probably okay. All right, here we go. It's the object throw. It shouldn't be Galu. Keep missing my salt. Not a shade either. You're in the tent. What was that spawn point? You're fast. I think you're a Thay. Thay or Raichu. Probably Thay. Probably should get the EMF. Put it in the area. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yep. He's got places to be. I think my sounds are done. Okay, I don't think he saw me. But still kind of sketchy. Sounds are done. Just need 2 videos, 3 videos. Don't have your sound turned up 100%. I heard EMF beeping and started looking around your house for what was beeping. I do that sometimes too. Like, what is that sound? What am I hearing? But nope, it's just a microwave. Working as well and have to work on your headset. And you have to have your work headset on. Fair. Alright, I'm gonna get it over here. How do I burn a smudge? Why not I burn that one? Must have touched the firelight there. Oh, that's inconvenient. The ghost smudged itself. Oh, there's a big spine right here. Just need one more photo. And it has to be the ghost photo. Guess I could try going into, like, food tent just for one photo, and then we're gonna wait for an event. But I think what I'm gonna try doing is getting a hunt photo at the end. If Ghosty will be nice, that is. Got him. Hey, look, it's not an Onryo. Well, that was actually a lot simpler than I was expecting this one to be. Not gonna lie. That was a pretty straightforward woodwind game. There we go. So that's a Thay. It was very fast, and it was getting slower as the game went on, and it wasn't speeding up with line of sight. Yeah, that was actually pretty quick. And we got the perfect. There we go. 12-minute game. Nice. 4 abilities used, 2 room changes. It was in the white tent. Can confirm. 2 late switch toggles, apparently. Irregulars make Camp Woodwind look way too easy. I died 9.9 out of 10 times. It comes down to RNG at the end of the day. I mean, there have already been a couple of times where I just got completely screwed over on Woodwind here. A lot of it due to bad pathing, bad room changes. Not much you can do there. Let's do Willow.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting.
Yeah, Camp Woodwind really is not an easy map in general. Do everything perfectly and you can still get screwed over by the game. Phantom is still my most common. Alright, so this is game 52 now. And then looking at my log here, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Apoc 3 wins in a row. Last time we failed, we had a demon on Woodwind. And I didn't know it was a demon, and I had no smudges left. Basically approached the ghost room and got obliterated. Alright. Let's do this. Why are all the crucies used? Oh, it was a demon. That makes sense. Yeah, I was like trying to like get crucies out of the way to no avail. But it ended up being a demon, so I was using the crucies a lot easier. It's fast. And in the basement. I think it's between Mori and Hantu. The basement's gonna be kind of icky. I think I just saw breath there. Alright, so that's set up. Basement bone? Could get one. You definitely could get one. Photo, escape, 3 unique photos. Easy objectives. think what I want to do is I just want to immediately push basement here as quickly as possible. Ooh, that might be an issue. That most certainly is an issue. Okay, we're down to 1 smudge. Far from ideal. You just got to go down there without the salt. We'll have to come back for that, for those items later. Guess we could do that as well. Sure. Anyways, it is a Han too. Wanted to use that cruci there. Okay, that works. Used the wrong cruci, unfortunately, but gotta take what we can get. At least sounds are done. think she's in here now. Okay, videos are done. Can you do something? Where are you? Where are you? Show us. Do something. That's not great. Of course, that didn't count. Sure. Well, it's not an Oni. Most certainly is not an Oni. We need ghost photo and bone. Can you do something? Where are you? Could have potentially gotten the interaction from that, but can be a little risky. Can you do something? Or that, sure. I'd like to keep this smudge if at all possible. Can you do something? Where are you? Show us, are you here? I think that shadow event was my opportunity. I just missed it. Oh, you're in here now. That's not good. Please leave. Well, I can't stay in here now. I think I just gotta try for like a hunt photo. Well, that's unsettling. Still need one more photo. And it has to be the ghost photo. I could try during the hunt. It's always an option. Or that, sure. I'm not in a good spot right now. I have to hope that she paths downstairs. If she paths in here for any reason, I'm dead. I could have all 4 smudges. It's not going to make a difference. We just got to find the bone. My timer's off. It'd be reckless if I go out there. Back in basement? Might not be a bad thing. Too far. That's fine. Ooh, the mannequin's there. Can use that as a makeshift hiding spot. does the ghost pathing work? Typically, they like to set waypoints directly above or directly below where it spawns. And if it doesn't have a valid room above or below, then it just kind of wanders aimlessly in the surrounding area. And then if it's in like one of those bedrooms there where it's basically a dead end that extends out that way, the ghost is just going to be in that area for the rest of the hunt. Ooh, you were in that bedroom there. Use this time to scout for the bone. Alright, so we probably missed it somewhere. That's your problem. Yeah, no worries, Jake. No worries at all. Okay, ghost is in the bedroom. It's actually okay. Really don't mind that at all. But the bone is going to be a huge issue. I'm only grabbing a tier 3 photo cam because there is a chance that it spawns inside a wall. Thin bone under the towel and bathroom. All right, well, you can check that. Yeah, we can definitely check that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Where exactly? There it is. It just had to be at the perfect angle. Alright, now we have a bit of a dilemma here. There's a towel on the floor in the corner on the right. The corner right in the front door. There have been bones under it in the past. Makes sense. Okay, I have to time this, like, perfectly. Went to my last known location. We're not out of the woods yet. I don't have enough time. I literally can't go. She really likes going in the living room. Yeah, it's not safe. Gotta go back. I need more time. If I had a smudge, it would have been so easy. Okay, we might have a chance here. She's gonna be in that bedroom for quite a while. Go time. We gotta go. Just gotta go. We made it. Whew. That was not easy. Okay, so all objectives, photos, videos, sounds are done. And that was a Hontu. There we go. And that should be a perfect. Ooh, there we go.
Prepared some jobs for you.
We did it. We did it. Let's see, that was a 30-minute game. Did feel longer than that, but we'll take it. 4 events. 14 hunts, left storage room. Makes sense. 3 light switches, apparently. Alright, so let's update the stats. Alright. Sunny Meadows, Grafton, Nels, Camp Woodwind, and Willow. We had a Thay, then a Moroi, Obambo, Thay, and a Hontu. Yeah, all Ghosts of Speed here. Yeah, all Ghosts of Speed here. Alright, we'll do a little screenshot. And then save to that one. There we go. All right, so we're gonna go to the displays over here. And then we'll show the stats. Here they are. These are the latest stats here. So we're on game 53 here. And let's see. Camp Woodwind, we got a Thay today. Sunny Full, we got a Thay as well. Let's see, Grafton, we got a Moroi, so another M Ghost. Willow, we got a Hontu. Where's Willow? There it is. Which... oh. I just realized something. That Willow game, we did all of that for a dupe. Yeah, it was bound to happen. But also at the same time, I should probably add the duplicate there. So we're 43 out of 378. Oh well. Yeah, there definitely is too much. Yeah, once we get that program up and running, then we'd be able to keep track of it, no problem, but yeah, because we're just relying on an Excel spreadsheet, can't really remember that all too well. I mean, it was bound to happen. Yeah, I need to get started on that program. But, oh well. It's not the end of the world. We still had a pretty good day with our games here. But we're gonna call it here for today.